Tema-Accra Shuttle train service has resumed after almost 2 years of temporary shutdown. Although technical challenges have been addressed, the speed limit has been restricted to 35 kilometers per hour from the initial 60 kilometers per hour in order to identify any faults. My colleague George Queenie joined the 1 hour 30-minute ride from Tema to Kantamanto in Accra and filed this report.
When it went off, in fact, managing the traffic on the sprinters wasn't easy. So now that it is back, very, very, very happy.
It's 6 a.m. here in Tema, and in the next 15 minutes, this very train on the Tema-Accra railway line should be moving, and this service was temporarily shut down to pave way for rehabilitation works. And after these teething challenges were addressed, a series of test runs were conducted by the Ghana Railway Company Limited, and after that, a final inspection was conducted by both the company and the Ghana Railway Development Authority to ascertain the suitability of the line for passenger service. And now that these things have been addressed, it's back on track. But just so you know, the speed limit has been restricted from 60 kilometers per hour to 35 kilometers per hour, just to ensure that whilst the train is in motion, some challenges can be identified, should there be any. I've been told that this journey will last 1 hour 30 minutes from Tema to Accra. Let's do this. Let's see how this journey fares. This is the first class cabin of the train, and so if you want to just be comfortable here, you should be paying somewhere around 5 Ghana cedis. If my cameraman can project that for me, 5 Ghana cedis to be here. As you can see, leather seats just for your comfort. And so the other classes, let's say second class, and my cameraman is helping me with this. So we're going to the other cabins, which is the second class, if you want to call it. And here, the seats are not leather-like you have in the first class. And so it's quite uncomfortable, very hard, seat very hard. And so comfort is not really guaranteed. And here, you're paying somewhere around 3 Ghana cedis. Train is one of the fastest means of transport and also one of the cheapest. And so I'm just wondering, when this very shuttle was, shut down, the inconveniences that it will bring to, passengers, among others. So, but you can see that some of these passengers are beaming with smiles. And so I would want to just pick some few words from them and know how, it affected them and how happy they are now.
They should maintain the routes, then they should check so that no problem will come like the first one.
Indeed, me vitama, na me kwa cray. So me for car 10 cedis. From committee 2, 10 cedis. Me sa ba 10 cedis. Messi number 5, committee 5. Messi 2 junction. Mesa fa taxi 7 cedis 50 pesos. And sana masa kwa could do 5. And so training Messia me for a trotra. Miss do 2 Messi me come fee.
In most instances, you get to the place, either it's late, it is not on time, or sometimes you'll be there and they'll far off time and they'll bring an information that it's not be working, the train will not be coming. Sometimes you have a ticket, those who give out the tickets at the various stations who are not even aware that the train will not come. So we, the passengers, have to be putting pressure on them, but they'll be calling their colleagues at other places. Eventually they can get some information that it's not working.
Thomas Brown is the public relations officer of the Ghana Railway Company Limited. Let's have some few words with him.
Currently, we are going on 35 kilometers per hour, and that was given to us by our regulator, the industry. So you realize that, as we were coming, there were some sections on the line that the train had to slow down. And like I told you earlier on, that even offers us the opportunity to also steady analyze the line and come up with some solutions where we see any teething concerns to be addressed. You traveled in it. Of course, it was shaking. Portions, but then in terms of the entirety of the whole journey, it was safer. It was comfortable, like you rightly said. You even told me that passengers.
But the shaking bit.
The shaking is normal with trains, and don't forget that we also talked about the fact that this is a narrow gauge line. This is not a standard gauge line. This line, has been there for over 100 years old. So we even do our best to even keep it in shape.
After almost 1 hour 30 minutes, we are finally at the final destination, which is Kantamanto here in Accra. It's been comforting, but the bit where it was shaking while the train was in motion. But according to the Ghana Railway Company Limited, prospective passengers and that of regular ones should be duly informed that their back services have resumed, and so they should now, patronize their services. On the part of the passengers, they are happy about the comeback, but should there be any increment in fares, it should be very moderate or not at all. The company has further, entreated passengers that they will deliver reliable services. But let's see how, ensuing days pan out, and be following up on all the development of this train. And just so you know, the numbers were really low because this is the first time of the resumption of the services on the Tema-Accra rail line. George Quinn, TV3 News, Kantamanto, Accra.